Well, hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And it's another day. It is December 8th, 2020. And yeah, what we're looking at here is my tankless water heater. This is what I use in my cabin for hot water. This is propane. And the reason I'm showing you this is because Jim H. asked about it, and promised him that I would show him the heater, and I was going to show the box too, but I went out into my storage containers and I couldn't find the box. And rather than wasting time, I said, well, let's go inside and I'll just show him this unit. Now, this is a vented unit. It is vented out the roof, and it used to be just vented out the wall, because this used to be the outside wall of the original cabin when it was just a 10 by 12. And then I added a bathroom on the other side of this wall and a bedroom on the other side of the bathroom. So this goes through the wall and then up through the ceiling and out the roof. And worked out pretty good that way. There's actually a double wall here because I use that to hide all of the plumbing pipes. But let's get back to this. Okay, so the make on this is Mari. And this has been a very good water heater, but this is only good for one person. If you got two people using hot water at the same time, this will not keep up with it. And this is where you can go to get information on it. Okay, and then on the side here are the numbers for it. I'll give you a chance to get a good look at that stuff. Now, the DC rated voltage, DC 3 volts. What that is the this has an igniter. It does not have a pilot light. This has an electronic igniter. And the igniter is run by these two little batteries down here. I think they're C cells. And there's just two batteries in this little box. And that's been in there since I got out here, 4 years. Same batteries. And it still fires off just like that. When I turn the water on, this thing fires off. Now you have your winter setting and your summer setting. You can adjust how much flame you want to put to it. In the winter, I go all the way up. And then on the water, I cut back on the water a little bit. So the water flows through a little slower and gets a little bit warmer. If you cut it back too far, you don't get any hot water. So you want the water to go through at a pretty decent rate, but you don't want it to go through too fast so it doesn't have time to heat up. Now, I'm going to quickly show you this. Let me turn the faucet on here. And if you look inside there, you will see the flames burning. And if I turn back here, I have hot water already. So that's why I like this thing. Now, right on the other side of this wall, of course, it's a double wall, but right on the other side is my bathroom sink about right there, and the bathtub right about there. So the water doesn't have to travel far through pipes. And I used all shark bite pipe in here. So that made it real easy, and it's fairly decently insulated in the walls. So, you know, you don't have to wait for hot water. When I go in there, I pull the shower curtain, turn the shower on, pull the little button on the valve and on the diverter, and then I walk around and get in the other side. The water's already hot when I step in. So I don't waste a lot of water. I get hot water almost instantly. All right. So we got through that. So what else did I have on my list for today? Let's see. Oh yeah, these are all the tomatoes that were green on my plants. Those over there in the window too. And yeah, they were all ripened. So I'm going to actually sauce all of those. I'll make some good tomato sauce out of it. And let's see. It's not going to be a very long video today because I've been playing in my greenhouse, and I dug up one of the jalapeno plants that got hit by the cold on the deep freeze nights a couple of nights ago, and I put it into a pot, and I treated it with some of my goat juice, and I got it inside the greenhouse. I also started a new pot with some new jalapeno seeds so I can grow those in the greenhouse for the winter, and see what I can do with that. Well, there's another overcast day, all day today. Of course, my battery banks were no problem. They were all up in the 13s. Actually, I saw 14.1 on those today. So, and that was a good thing. And like I said, I was down there. I moved that little plastic cabinet in there because I'm going to be moving all of the fertilizers that are inside the greenhouse are going to get moved outside. I also added another plastic shelf right against that wall right there and moved some of the plants onto that. And I cleaned off the top of the refrigerator, which is storage, because I'm going to put one of those big tote bases up there and fill that with soil and get some other vegetables growing inside. So yeah, everything's looking good in there, and I'm going to have fresh vegetables all winter long if things keep going the way they are. Of course, there's no rain in sight for us here in the luscious state of California. The weather report just keeps on saying there's no rain in sight, no rain in sight. And the only rain we've had all year was 1/10 of an inch. It might be a dry year. Who knows? Anyway, I did, like I said, I did work in there all day long, and I got that unit into place, and that's where I'm going to be moving all of the fertilizers into there, and then I'll have more plastic shelves for more plants, and I'll get some more fruit trees going. I've planted some tangelo seeds. I've got small tangerine trees growing, or tangelo trees growing. I also planted some Honeycrisp apple seeds, but they haven't sprouted yet. I've got a bunch of seeds that have started sprouting in there. They really do like that area. All right, now I did promise another person that I would update them on Tomcat. Well, you remember, to let Tomcat get used to the area and realize that he has an escape hatch and he's not going to be trapped in his cage anymore, I had been leaving that front door open, the one I put the board on with the window in it, so that he could go in and out that way if he wanted also. And he's been going in every night. Like I said, he eats and drinks his water and uses the litter box and sleeps in his bed at night. And well, it's been getting a little cold and windy here at night, so I decided I'm going to close that door. So I closed it last night. And to my surprise, when I came out here today to clean his and feed him, or put fresh food in his dish, look who's inside of here, in his bed. So he knows this is his home. He knows that I'm not a threat to him, and he's going to turn into being a good cat. So he comes in here and keeps warm, has his food, has his water. I'm going to be putting a can of food in there right now, and I can't do that with my hands full. So I'm going to be saying thank you for joining me tonight, and that's our update. And I'm going to close this video off, put some wash his bowl out, put some fresh food in there, and he'll be ready for the night, and then we'll start a fresh day tomorrow. This is G Bear signing off.